Nikki, the face in the mirror that you see is unlike anything you've seen before. A hooded figure with no facial recognition to see. There's nothing to recognize, there's nothing to identify who this person could be other than an entity.
Hmm.
And is she with you? Is she in the mirror? Is she a reflection? You can't quite tell because the shadows in this hotel room that you found yourself at after leaving Lilith to watch over the younger charges congeals in shadow. But this face, this shadowed face, looks directly at you through the mirror. You'd like to make a deal.
Yes, I would.
Excellent. And leaning forward, a figure materializes out of the mirror and into the shadows surrounding you. What have you got for me?
I honestly don't know how this works. Should I tell you my side of the deal first, or do you kind of make that stipulation based on what I want from you?
Are you nervous?
A little, to be honest.
No, don't be. I'm here to help you. I want to help you. You want my help? I want to help you. So tell me what it is you want. Let's start there.
I want Lilith safe, no matter what. No matter what your other charges could do or what they might be ordered to do based on a separate deal,
Hmm.
but I want her safe and protected for as long as she should live, which is kind of forever.
Interesting. Interesting. And I like the way that you worded that. Good move to put a stipulation on it.
Thank you.
Because as you know, Nikki, I do have someone working directly against that wish. Using me, using my help. So, as you can imagine, I'm a little caught in the middle, it seems.
Yeah, I also expected that. And with such a big ask on my part, I'm also willing to do pretty much anything for this.
Interesting.
I don't know
Pretty
the
much
deal.
anything.
I don't know the deal you made with Daniela,
Mm-hmm.
but I assume you know that she took over the position I used to have.
I might know a thing or two about that.
And you might also know that in that position she has been beaten by a group of children multiple times.
Unfortunate, yes, I did have to come to her aid with that, but my love doesn't know strength. It doesn't choose favorites. It merely is. But I find your offer and your confidence very interesting. Anything you say.
Anything as long as it does not lead to or become anything that could lead to harming Lilith.
Let me ask you something. Do you think that Daniela is a worthy replacement for you?
No,
Do you think she has what it takes? No. Oh, so instantaneous. I love it. Your honesty is refreshing. Most people come to me begging, pleading. They want this, they want that. They're scared, they're upset. But you have a way about you. And you don't think that Daniela is worthy of this position. And it is true she was beaten by children who we could argue are not just mere children.
fair.
You yourself, not a mere mortal. You have a gift. You have a strength to you.
I think that's why I was a more successful leader.
And that's interesting because here you are not the leader and instead tempted by the very thing that you were meant to be destroying. So, how can I trust that you won't be tempted against any sort of deal that I ask of you?
I was tempted by Lilith.
And
This deal protects her as
but
long as that's held up.
now Lilith, who's to say in the future not someone else? And on and on and on. That's the issue with mortals is they're so fleeting. They have such short lives and they want to live it to the fullest. You can promise me that you will not stray, you will not wander, you will not seek a better audience with some other dark power.
I can promise that. I've dealt with monsters my whole life. We hunt them, we fight them. That doesn't scare me. Something like you, we didn't fight your kind for a reason.
Mm, a smart girl. I want to trust you, and I think I can, but I'd like to make it a little interesting.
Want me to do something? Prove my faith?
She holds out her hand as if to invite you to take it.
I
If
do.
you do. Okay. Um, you find yourself away from this hotel room and in a field. It is the same time of night as when you arrived at the hotel. No time has passed. But you recognize this spot as the spot that, and you aren't quite sure how you know this, but this was the spot where Daniela had managed to capture Lilith
Mm,
while she was in your care. When you lost touch with her for a few of those days before you were reunited, um, the night that you remember she told you that her brother and his friends managed to help her escape.
Mm-hmm.
And standing in the field is this entity that you have come to know as Mother, and Daniela. And Daniela is looking at you fiercely. You can tell that she is ready to attack you. She's like a dog on a chain who's pulling and wanting to get to you. And she has kind of this sly smile on, and she's looking at Mother, kind of waiting for the command. And Mother looks to you and says, both of you want my help, and both of you are asking for things that would directly hurt the other. So I think, like any good parent, I'm going to let you figure it out for yourselves. And she takes a step back and she says, may the last one standing win. What do you do in this split second,
Um,
Nikki?
I I try to pounce first. I go for just a full body tackle and grapple.
Okay. Um,
Dang.
I want to see if I can find some not so light music. Give me 1 second. This is a little bit slow, but it's called Feral Chase. Oh, yeah. Okay, we're doing this one. Okay. Uh, so you get a running start as soon as you take off. Daniela, also having been chomping at the bit, runs, and Mother leaves your space. In this moment, your fight instinct takes over, and the only thing that you see is this open field and this enemy in front of you. Um, I will say go ahead and roll to lash out physically. Um,
Ah!
and she's going to also roll to lash out physically. And that's with volatile.
Volatile. Do you want me to do it in the roll 20 so everybody can see?
You don't have to right now if you don't want to,
Okay.
but you're more than welcome to
No, it was
if
just
you
a
do. Yeah, for it might be once we
for
get to the
effect.
toward the end,
Oh
maybe.
no.
Uh-oh. What you got?
I rolled 2 1s.
2 1s? Okay, hang
I
on.
have a +2, so that's a 4.
That's really bad.
It's so bad. This might be
Um,
where it ends, guys. It was fun.
So this is just the beginning. We are gonna say, um, and you're good with like all your strings and stuff too, right? Like you, so there we. Oh my God, sorry, I'm dropping all my dice. Um, like all your strings are accounted for.
Yeah,
You feel like
I
okay,
used to
cool.
have one on Daniela, but I used it last time.
That's right. That's right. Okay, I was like, I couldn't remember if you had multiple, but
Got more strings on Lilith.
so she rolled a
Probably higher than a 4.
she rolled an 8 minus 1, so 7. So not too far off. But I will say that you are running, you clash together, and you're a little bit taller than her. And so I would say that with that small of a distance between your rolls, she just happens to hit you right in like the solar plexus, and you
Mm-hmm.
weren't ready, you weren't expecting that. And so you just kind of get the wind knocked out of you a little bit, and then she kind of pushes you back as she runs into you, kind of using the momentum and your weakness in that moment. So I'm gonna say, let me make sure. I've never. This is our first like true combat, so in 3 seasons. Uh, and she got an 8. So you, I will say, you take. I'm gonna say half harm,
Okay.
not a full harm, just a half harm, and uh, that is going to be because on a 7 to 9, um, I decide how bad the harm turns out. So that's what I'm going to say is that
Gotcha.
it's you're strong. You've made a life out of fighting. So
Mm-hmm.
a hit to the solar plexus isn't going to mess you up too bad. Um, so she pushes you back. What do you do?
I am not necessarily yet going for any kind of killing blow. I still want to kind of, because it's last one standing, so I don't want to assume it's death. And so I am going for like a full pin, arms behind her back, knife to the throat kind of thing of like, I clearly have the upper hand and could kill
Mm-hmm.
her, but I'm
Mm-hmm.
not going to kill her yet until Mother maybe shows up again.
Okay. Go ahead and again roll to lash out physically
All right. Be cool,
to
dice. Be cool.
subdue her.
Ooh, much better. Dun dun dun.
What
I
did you
got
get? Sorry.
uh 13.
Oopie! Wow.
6 and 5 on the dice this time, so
Hell
full
yeah.
180.
Yeah, okay, let me. Oh, yeah, she got what you got last time, so she's got a -1, so she got a 3 minus 1 is 2. So yeah, she a little overconfident from getting the immediate hit on you. Um, you're just trying to like pin her essentially?
Yeah, I want to do like some damage
Yeah.
of like mechanically like dealing a little harm, but not like the last harm that could be a killing blow kind of thing. So I'll like
Okay.
punch a couple times and like so yeah, we'll say since she punched me, I'll punch her back this time.
Okay. Yeah, so I would say if you'll allow
Please.
as she's pushing you back, um you feel yourself moving back with her, but you have enough control of your body to like almost dip away from her as she's pushing you, and so it kind of pulls your bodies apart and it kind of causes her to kind of fall into you a little bit and lose her balance kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
And so that gives you the opening to kind of like let her fall into a punch, like an uppercut to her ribs, and that kind of throws her back a little bit and gives you enough space to then uppercut or like throw a punch to her like cheek or something. Um, so that kind of gets her away from you, and now you've got this kind of full body angle on her. And I'm gonna say that deals her a full harm because you are now throwing punches.
A punch
Um,
punch.
and there's nothing in your character sheet about being like super constitutional, right? Like in terms of you still have just 4 harm that you can get.
Yes.
Okay, cool.
So I have 1.5 because I never recovered from the crossbow bolt.
Oh, that's right. We never took care of you, huh? Because you didn't ask for anybody to help you.
I sure didn't.
You're proud.
Yeah.
Okay, so you have 1.5, right?
Yep.
Okay. And Danielle's got the full 1. Okay, so she failed that roll, and she goes kind of flying back and like puts her arms up to try to block these punches that are coming. So then it's your turn again. What do you do for this
This
scene?
time, um,
And look at your moves too. You don't just have to
oh right,
do
a punch punch.
any sort of lash out physically. Although you can. I'm not saying you don't. You have to.
Hmm. Hmm. I don't have enough strings to do that one. That'd be fun. Um, I think I think I'm gonna lash out physically again this time.
Okay.
Um, and in my knowledge of like this mother creature, would I have any idea of a way to get out of a deal? Like if if I can beat Daniela down enough that she like agrees to give up the deal, would I know if there's any chance of that?
Like if you cause Daniela to want to go back on her deal with Mother.
Right.
Okay. I I don't think well, that's an interesting question. Do you are a vampire hunter, which
Hmm.
means your specialty is vampires, but that doesn't mean like you are able to recognize Onyx as a werewolf. You are able to recognize the presence of other
Hmm.
entities. I would say um I would say you don't know exactly what would get someone out of a deal, but you have to assume that there is a way because there is always a way with these things.
Okay.
There's always some sort of loophole or workaround, um, and the other people might know if you ask them ways that could a deal could be gotten out of.
Mm-hmm.
But you right now in this moment,
Right.
I would say confident there is one, but don't know what it is.
Sure. Okay. Then I think since I got a couple good punches on her, um, I think I'm going to try to shut her down instead.
Ooh,
And
you're being so respectful.
and try to avoid like a full fight and just basically tell her, I'd say, how would I word this? As we're like gearing up to like throw some more punches, as I just like gave her the left hook into the face, she'd pull away and I'd be like, I don't want to have to kill you, but I will. Just ask her, just tell her you submit or lose or something. I don't know, but I don't want to have to kill you right now.
She like classically wipes the blood that's like dripping from her mouth from that last punch, and she like spits a little bit towards you, and she laughs, and you see this like bruising start to form. You know you're stronger than her. You know you could end her life like immediately, and she probably in some way knows this too, but she laughs, and she's like, I knew it. You're fucking weak. Even now, you're trying to run away from your duties. You have a job to do here, so fucking try to kill me. And she goes in and she runs. Go ahead and roll to shut her down to see
It's
how this turns out.
not my strength, so this is cold. Yeah, worse.
Is it a
Ooh,
-2?
no, it's just uh. Oh, that's actually a 10. I
Oh,
rolled a 6 and a 5 again. I just had a -1 to it, so I just assumed it was gonna be bad.
that's fun. So it's a 10.
Hmm.
So 10 and up. Choose from one of the so either she loses a string on you, if she has no strings on you, which I don't believe she does currently, or I'm going to say she doesn't,
Okay.
then you can gain one on her. You can give her a condition, which I feel like you remember conditions lightly as just something that can be used in role play to be
Hmm.
taken advantage of. Or you take one forward, which means you get a +1 on your next roll, or a roll of your choice.
Hmm.
Tricky.
Tricky, tricky. I feel like I want to give her a condition. I'm trying to find the list of those.
There is no list.
Oh, I thought there was a
It's
list. Okay.
no, conditions are kind of the most not arbitrary, amorphous part of the game. So basically it's just think of it in like high school where you were labeled something that then created some sort of reputation for you. So like
Hmm.
we've had it where like uh uh um Dustin and Steve got in a fight, and so Steve gave Dustin the condition of disrespectful or distrustful or something. So then
Mm-hmm.
later in later scenes, now Dustin's reputation is like paranoid or distrustful, and so if somebody brings up, "Oh, Dustin, you're being really like skeezy. You're being really like
Mm.
paranoid," and that means that he, you are using his condition against him, so you get benefit to your role, kind of
Gotcha,
thing.
gotcha, gotcha.
Um, is
Um,
what that means. So it's a tough one, but it does come in handy in some
yeah.
ways.
No,
And
I
it
like it.
doesn't go away until that character does something to deal with it.
Okay. I like that because I want like a rubber I'm rubber your glue moment.
Yeah,
And when she calls me weak, like she's doing it out of knowing that she's truly the weak one in this situation and like
yeah,
just throwing it at me, but we both know that I'm not the weak one and that I have the upper hand in this situation.
yeah. Okay. So yeah, so she spats those words at you, and then how do you tell her with your words, or do you convey it with your actions?
The
This
actions.
the actions. So yeah, I would say she snarls at you. She's always like this. She uses her words more than her body. She's never thinking strategically. She thinks that she needs to talk and be charismatic to get her way. And when she spats these words at you and you take them and are unfazed, you see a little bit of falter in her. You see the kind of venom in her eyes dissipate ever so slightly. Um, and she throws a punch at you in hopes that it will prove something to you and to Mother, but also to herself. Um, and I'm going to say, because of this condition, she's going to take a -1 to her roll to lash out, which is great because she already has a -1, so that's a -2, so that's a 3. She fails. So she goes to punch you, and you immediately just expertly dodge it. It's messy. It's not aimed at anything. It's almost as if she doesn't want to hurt you suddenly. And I would say even with that low of a roll, you could grab it if you wanted.
Oh yeah, I think just kind of like as punctuation on proving that she's the weak one, I think I would grab it and like
Cool.
twist it behind her back.
Um, we see you grab it and pull this person into kind of a submission. Uh, she struggles highly. She doesn't want this. Um, and you feel her kind of small frame in your front, and for a second you have a remembrance of training her, not to be a leader, but to just be a fighter. And you know she knows better than this. And you know that you taught her better than this. And so a little bubble comes up above you, and it is a choice. Do you fulfill the action that you know deep down is what you need to get this deal? Or do you let this person go and try to show that what you've already done proves her insufficient to continue?
I
This
think
action will have consequences.
there's a timer. Oh no.
Yeah.
Um, um, I think as the timer is counting down for this decision,
And if you want, we
Nikki,
can cut if you want to think about it, but also you can make a choice now.
I mean, I think what Nikki would do is know that she's won and basically can deliver the blow if needed. She gets out her knife and without taking her eyes off of Danielle, like puts it to her throat and just says, "Mother, is this the only way?" And waits for an answer for a beat.
The shadows part and the entity um the entity enters this fighting arena, this now fogged up, well lit fighting arena. Um, and she looks at you, Nikki, and she says, I've made my stipulations quite clear. But sometimes a deal is not the only way to get what you want. So you don't have to take it. But if you want it, you know how to get it.
Then Nikki chooses the bubble to kill Daniela, driving the knife into her heart, very a la Vampire Hunter.
Mm. Um, you brace yourself because the thing about killing someone is that it never gets easier. It just becomes a part. You get stronger. As with anything in life, nothing gets easier. You just get better equipped at managing it. And you drive the knife into this person. And because of the angle that it is almost as if it is the same action as if you were driving it into you. And you feel your heart almost in this kind of co regulation beat and beat. And you feel Daniela's heart slow. And she doesn't struggle, she doesn't try to pull away. And you look down and you see her looking up at you. And a tear is falling down her eye and she's smiling. And you hear the faint whisper of her final words as she looks at you and she says, Thank you. And then goes limp in your against her body, and you see her eyes go unfocused and she falls, and you let her drop. Very good. Nikki, I know that couldn't have been easy for you, but I have my trust now. You've shown me that you're serious. I'll keep Lilith safe. And we'll talk about what that means for you. At another time, you need to rest. Go back to your room.
Okay.
And we fade from this scene to Onyx. You have found yourself in your home for the evening, if I remember correctly.
Mm-hmm.
For maybe one of the first times in a long time, an evening not traipsing around the city and spending the night at Steve's and up to not no good, but not probably the best good. Um, and your sister and your two younger siblings kind of sit all around you. Um, and you've just had this kind of wild day of going to your parents' old apartment and fighting a vampire hunter and meeting this new person who like you didn't trust, but now you're like, oh dang, she's pretty cool, I guess. What is going through Onyx's head right now?
Um, I think Onyx, like in moments like this, well, in moments like in a day like this, where not only has there been this like encounter with Mother again,
Mm-hmm.
um, but also um being back at my parents' old apartment, there's like kind of like anger and confusion swirling through Onyx about her parents. It's like there's this constant like unknown, this frustration about like what her parents did to seem like they're like the like even like the location of their old like place that they lived is still like this center of like power in some way,
Mm-hmm.
and knowing that it like affects me in Alaska and Cody and Juno still, even if they thought they were like giving us some sort of better life, we like don't have parents, and we're
Yeah.
being also like, I mean, we're not being tracked specifically by werewolf hunters, but like we're
Mm-hmm.
implicated in this thing that like I'm left without protection
Yeah.
for. So Alaska and I go home to be like there for our younger siblings because we are the only protection that they have. But it's like, I think there's a lot of like frustration at being in that position where I've had to like grow up faster than maybe I should have.
Yeah. Yeah. And um if this isn't correct, please correct me, but it almost feels like until you started high school that not having parents part of your life felt less present. Like it has really been in this since you've kind of started to understand and know and feel the absence of parents. You
Yeah.
know, it's like that thing you see other people and you see, you know, these other kids with powers have parents. Why can't I also be this kid with powers and have parents? And
Yeah, yeah. Well, and like we used to kind of live out in the woods, and our parents were still, they weren't like present or
yeah.
human or anything, but like it was like they were around still, and
Mm-hmm.
and felt like a protective force, I think, at that time, because they were very much like wolf pack keeping
Yeah.
watch over the area, and now
Yeah.
it's like we've been left totally
Yeah.
on our own.
And are kind of like, yeah, being avoided by
Yeah.
this former protector in whatever way that was. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think all this is swirling through your head, and Alaska, like you feel her like kind of hit you in the shoulder, and she's like, "Hello, Earth to Onyx."
What?
I was asking you if there's a Netflix movie that you wanted to watch.
Uh,
Cody and Juno don't want any part of it. They say we watch boring things.
what the fuck do they want to watch?
I don't know, probably some freaking like Bluey or some shit. I don't know. And Cody's like, "We're too old for Bluey."
I think you're the
We're
perfect age for Bluey, actually.
No, it's like such a baby show.
It's timeless. Um, I don't know. Just like throw on reruns of something. Just like feel like a comfort show. Be nice.
Alaska kind of like narrows her eyes and she goes, "Cody, Juno, go brush your teeth and get your pajamas on. We'll have something picked by the time you get out." And Juno immediately like zips up and she's like, "Pajamas!" and like runs into the bedroom. And Cody's like, "Do not wear the snowflake ones. It is not even Christmas anymore." And like walks in with her. And Alaska looks at you and she's like, "Okay, what is up with you? Are you okay? Reruns, comfort show? Since when do you want to be comfortable?"
What's wrong with comfort? What's wrong with having a cozy night in every once in a while?
I don't know. It's just
Not
like a
such a
surprise
crime?
that you're here that I don't know. Are
Well,
you okay?
Alaska, it's been a crazy fucking day. I think you should know.
Yeah, yeah, I know, but I'm usually the one that's like kind of freaked out about it, and now it seems like you're a little shook about it. I don't
Ugh.
know. I'm just trying to be a good sister and like
No,
check in
no,
on
it's
you.
fine. It's fine. We don't have to fight. It's fucking fine.
Okay, why are we fighting?
We're not.
God, stop
You,
fighting.
you didn't want to watch like a fun show, so it's fine.
What? I didn't say I
No.
didn't want to watch a fun show. I was just making sure that you were cool with what you had said because I'm gonna take you up on it.
It's time to introduce Cody and Juno to Arrested Development. They need an education.
Okay.
But
Okay, I like what you're saying, especially season one. Very good, very
great
classic.
stuff.
Frozen banana. Oh, wait, Cody's gonna want a frozen banana though.
Okay, well, I'll throw some in the freezer right now.
Okay, thank you.
I do that.
I do it. It's very important. I'm going to roll for it.
Please, yeah, write that down.
Write that down.
Frozen
Okay, frozen
bananas?
bananas.
No, no, just bananas in the freezer, in the process
Bananas.
of being
Yeah,
frozen.
it's not, they're not even the
They're not
chocolate
frozen
covered one.
yet.
It's just a banana in the freezer. Banana in the freezer.
I think I would share with Alaska kind of like what I'm thinking about our parents, and that it feels like this is something that I think like as a recurring theme, like Onyx gets in her head about their parents a lot.
Yeah, yeah,
So it feels like really fruitless and like frustrating to fixate on it.
yeah.
And then um I'm trying to remember um what happened with like Steve's mom. All of us saw that. Yeah, all of us saw that.
Yeah, you all saw that.
Um I think like then I would also be like I just like I'm worried about Steve, and I don't know why all of our fucking parents seem to have failed us in some way or another. And I don't know, it's just like so familiar. So I guess I like brought it up. I
Mm, that's fair. That's
just like
crazy
don't know
though.
what to do about it.
His mom is dead, but she's not dead. She's your friend Josie's
Friend?
imaginary friend. I don't what like
Yeah, what's going on with Josie? Like, oh, I hope
yeah, is she okay?
I don't know. And like, will she tell us if she is or
Has
isn't?
she ever seen Arrested Development?
That's a good question. I bet she'd love Arrested Development.
Text her. Get her over here.
I
This is
text.
the time to be close to your friends.
Yeah. Because where did Josie go? Did Josie just go back to her home too?
Yeah.
I text Josie.
Josie
Like,
went home and was kind of like disassociated from family dinner, if I remember.
you know,
Yeah.
the classic. I'll text Josie and ask her,
Okay.
have you ever seen Arrested Development? No lead in after this long day.
Josie gets a text kind of refreshingly that isn't about like, hey, how are you? It's just very blunt. Onyx, have you ever seen Arrested Development?
I don't think I have. I think I respond back like, is that the show about the banana stand?
About the banana stand.
And I just want to make it very clear to anybody watching this episode, we are not affiliated with anyone from, we are not being paid by Arrested Development.
Yeah,
to
free
bring back
promo
the
for Arrested
Shawcat.
Development.
The only
What's-
person I will accept money from is probably Aaliyah Shawcat. So
What's
if
really
she wants to
wild
watch.
is that my dad just texted me, like
If you've
literally
ever
this
seen
week.
Arrested Development.
No, and told me that my sister, whose name is Josie, is for the first time in her life watching Arrested Development.
It's time. There comes a
I
time
swear
in
to God.
everyone's
And
life.
this
Isn't
is
it-
when you
isn't this
guys have to
wild?
play you playing the character in the alternate time. Like that's gonna be
Yeah,
nuts.
yeah.
Yeah,
Woo! That's crazy, Soph.
yeah, wild stuff.
Okay, so yeah, you get that text, and you say no. You've never seen it.
Say no, yeah, no, the show about the banana stand.
I would thumbs down that message and then say, want to come over?
Uh, yeah, I would respond yes. Be right over. Need to get out of here anyway.
So we'll cut to Josie texting that to Onyx. And we'll say that it's late enough in the evening because I think you guys all parted ways at like 7-ish. And so we'll say it's about like 8 o'clock. You're done with dinner. You've probably found yourself up in your room. Do you find your parents to tell them or do you just dip? Or a secret third thing that you can tell me what you do?
Yeah, I think I tell my dad, and I like he's been trying to get me to watch Arrested Development anyway. So I think
That's
I'm
such a
like
stoner dad move.
totally, yeah, and I think that I'm like, hey, you know about the show, right? Oh my God, my friend's been you've been trying to get me to watch this. My friend just invited me over to watch it. Is it cool?
Oh, Jose, you gotta. It's okay that you're not watching it with me.
Are you
I'll
sure?
forgive
I
you.
know I
Yes.
would. Okay.
Yes. If there's any chance, it's more important that you watch it at all. And if this is gonna be how it is, then I'm gonna have to accept it.
Oh my God. Thanks, Dad. I love
Yeah.
you so much.
Thank you. I'm being so brave and I'm being so cool right now, right?
Yeah, you're being so cool. Oh my God.
Don't tell your mom, she'll get mad. She'll get mad that I'm the cool parent.
Oh yeah, no, totally. We gotta keep her thinking she's the cool one.
Yeah. But be home not too late. Okay. I know it's Friday. Tomorrow's the weekend, so I'd say be home not past midnight.
Oh yeah, easy.
Okay. I trust you, kiddo.
Thanks, Dad. I trust you too.
Thank you. Means a lot. And he like sinks back into the couch and gives you a wink, and you go to grab your stuff and head over to Onyx's.
Yeah.
You, as you're coming down the stairs, a face pops out of his room as per
It
usual
does.
and is like, "Hey, where are you going?"
Going over to my friend's house to watch a show. What's up?
Okay, sorry. I was gonna ask if maybe you wanted to hang out tonight or something. But if if you're going, then maybe tomorrow or something.
Yeah, we'll hang out soon, bud. I mean, still definitely annoyed about some things, but I think it's time we talk about that.
Come on, I said sorry like 5 times.
I know maybe 5 more times will make it.
Okay, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Do you want to hang out tomorrow then?
Let's hang out tomorrow. We can talk more about it. I love you. I gotta go. And I just like
Bye. Okay.
face palm his head and like kind of like tousle his hair at the same time as I like stiff arm past.
Yeah.
Also, then you would get a text from Onyx after you do that says, "By the way, the kids will be here too. You're welcome to bring Duffy if you want."
Duffy doesn't know.
Yeah, and I thumbs down that and keep it moving.
He goes back into his room. You make your way down the stairs. And as you leave, you remember the amount of times in the last like year or two that you've left your house at a later portion of an evening to go meet Tori. And that sinking feeling in your gut that you remember of the news story that you heard recently.
Yeah.
And
what is she missing?
Yeah, so you, just to remind everybody, because it's been a while, but oh, I can't remember when. It was at the end of last session, and I think Steve's mom said something. Time to collect.
She appeared or texted me, I think, and said basically like time to collect, and I said what do we need to do, or what do I need to do, basically to just kind of like inspect what that meant. But I think like if this also kind of simultaneously happened with Onyx texting, I'd be like, I gotta get out of here anyway. Like I gotta.
Yeah, I would say yeah, it was like a little bit during dinner, so you had some time after dinner, and that probably prompted you to be like, oh, I know that this is part of a greater thing, but perhaps I need to talk to a friend about it. But the news story was concerning news tonight. Kane's local Tori Sumner has been missing from her college campus in Boston. Local Massachusetts law enforcement has issued a statement that said they are taking full search measures and hope they are fruitful. Sumner was reported missing Friday evening after she didn't show up to her day of classes. Campus security footage shows Sumner walking with a woman west off campus. Anyone with information is encouraged to call the Boston Municipal Police Department.
I love the idea of going to a college where you don't show up to your classes for a day and people notice.
Yeah. Yeah.
They're like, this girly always is at her classes.
She never. So Josie makes her way to Onyx's house, where they're gonna have a little TV show night. Vernon, you are in the guest house. I believe you and Cora were just hanging out, being friends, right? Definitely not kissing. Definitely not friend kissing.
I think there was a little friend kissing here and there.
Little friend kissing.
A little dabble of it.
A little dabble of friend kissing.
Dabble do.
I will say that. Oh wait, did we say that? Because didn't we weren't we yelling at you about your sex move?
The last roll you did was for hot, so I think.
Did you do sex move?
When I deny someone sexually, I gain a string on them.
Okay.
If I have sex with someone, I lose all my strings on them. I don't think we've.
I think we very specifically, because it was not advantageous in any way.
That's right. So you weren't.
Decided to not have sex.
Okay, so
I think you said everything but.
That's
Yes.
right. That's right. So I will say go ahead just because of that. Go ahead and have a string on Daniela. Or oh my god, don't have a string on Daniela. She's dead. Gross. Go ahead and gain a string on Cora.
Okay.
And I would say we find you at a time where the kissing has ceased a little bit, and Cora is laying next to you on the bed, and very very classic 90s teen drama. All clothes are still on. We don't know how that happens or why realistically, but that was how it was. She is laying next to you and she's kind of smiling to herself. And she looks at you. All right.
All right.
So then what? We just do that forever? Because we don't die. Not that like we have to not in like a
Yeah. I mean, that's an option. At least for tonight.
Oh, you want to do that again? I don't know.
Sure.
I still get tired. I'm a new vampire. I still remember what it is to sleep. So.
Oh. I mean, if you want to sleep, that's fine. But I guess it's I'm just open to it if you want to continue.
She laughs and rolls over and kisses you.
Interesting.
Okay, but wait. Wait a second. Before an eternity passes, I'm going to ask you a question, and you're going to hate that I'm asking it. But are you okay?
Is that the end of the question? Just generally, am I okay?
Oh, yeah. Do you want me to... Okay, hang on. I'll rephrase it. Are you okay? Is that more of a question? Is that clear? Is that more clear?
Yes. That's good. I just didn't know if there was anything else to that. Am I okay?
And I mean in the way that your sister is being hunted, and she also is kind of dating a person who was going to kill her and then didn't because she's so hot, and then you're kind of also being hunted, and also your friends are in danger, and also kind of everything is falling apart, and also and do I need to keep
Yep. No.
going? Okay.
There's a lot of reasons to not be okay.
Yeah.
I will admit, when I saw my sister in such peril, I was not okay then, I'll say. But I'm okay. Are you okay? Okay? Because you're also being hunted, technically.
Yeah. And that's crazy because that hasn't really settled on me. That, it's kind of like I'm a part of that.
Yeah.
But I guess no, I'm not okay, but I'm fine.
I like that. I mean, I'm fine too. I'm a lot better in the last 10 minutes than I was before.
That was definitely more like 30 minutes.
Oh, well, time goes slow when you're immortal. That's what I always say.
Does it change as you age? I know you don't age technically, but like time passes. So does it feel different now than it did when you
It kind of
Or
depends. Like, to me, the 90s were over in a blink of an eye, but 2000s? Ooh, boy.
yeesh. That's tough.
Yeah.
I heard some rotten things about the 2000s.
Yeah. You weren't born. Yeah, you weren't born then.
No.
I'm not going to think about that.
Yeah. And like technically we're the same age, but also this is where it gets a little dicey and we don't have to think too much about it because we're the same age.
Let's make a pact to never talk about that.
Deal.
Deal. Yeah.
Cool.
Great.
Do you want to do something tonight? I know we're not supposed to like go out and put ourselves in mortal danger and but I mean Nikki's keeping an eye out and Lilith is
Yes, I want to do something so bad. What
What
do
do you
want? Oh.
I,
Oh.
I mean, I kind of just was like thinking, what do you do? What have you if you were up by yourself right now?
Well, my usual is I'll just kind of go through my phone and pick someone randomly and just go to their house if I'm
Like
bored.
hang out?
Yeah, hang out from the street. I'm not hanging out with them, but I just like to know that they're hanging out.
Wait, like you watch them?
Usually I don't watch them unless they're right at the window, and that's
Oh.
the good times. But usually I just wait to see which lights are on and kind of keep track of their sleep schedules and who's coming and going and how the neighbors are doing and what kind of neighborhood it is and that kind of thing.
Oh, so you're like a little freak.
Yeah.
Does Steve know you do this?
I think so.
I feel like he'd have a lot to say about it.
Yeah, he probably would, but that's okay. I rarely do it to Steve.
I feel like Steve would be the one who would want you to do it the most.
He would be mad if I said that I did it, but he would want me to do it.
He'd be more mad if you said you didn't.
Yeah. Yeah, he likes to be watched.
Should we go watch Steve's house?
Yeah, for sure.
Okay.
Cool.
And she like starts to get up and she goes, wow. Okay, Eternal Life is kind of fun.
It is it's got its ups, it's got its downs, but generally I'm going to say it's pretty up.
She puts on her jacket, like it's like a black zip up hoodie, and she like puts the hood up and she goes, okay, I'm ready.
Ooh, nice. That's a good nighttime outfit.
Do I look like a little freak?
You're a freak.
And she kisses you.
We're just two freaks.
We're just two fuck buddy freaks.
Uh,
Eternal friends with benefits.
Eternal friends with, yeah. You know
okay,
what?
Let's go.
You know, Cora.
What?
I'm glad that you turned. Maybe that's selfish for me, but in this moment, I'm glad that you're here with me.
Well, that's the most earnest I think that I feel like you've been.
Oh, was that earnest? I'm sorry.
No, that's good. That's
okay.
That's a good thing. You fucking weirdo.
Yeah. Is it? Am I really a weirdo? Do people think I'm a weirdo?
It's good. You're unique, and it's 2026, and everyone has their heads in their phones, and robots are taking over, and this country is on fire, and you're unique. And that's good.
Yeah, I think so. So, thank you.
I'm kind
Now,
of glad that I turned too.
if you didn't turn, 2 years from now, we'd probably never see each other again.
And that sucks to think about. Let's go.
Let's go. We could go inside Steve's house. I mean, or at least check the doors. Sometimes he leaves, or I guess someone that lives there leaves the back door unlocked.
But what do you do when you go in?
Well, in the living room, Steve's living room, there's a corner that's kind of behind one of the couches that's just pitch black at night, and I just kind of sit there for a while.
Oh my God.
Is that weird?
This is fascinating. Yes. It's so good.
I don't do anything.
Yeah, no, that's the thing. It's like, and he's your friend, so it's not like you're doing it to like a stranger.
If I saw someone doing something that I shouldn't be seeing, I mean, I wouldn't leave, but I wouldn't look.
Have you ever seen him do something crazy? Is that an ad? Do you want to?
I can't disclose anything. That seems like a crossing a boundary, but yes, I have.
Okay. I'm deadly curious, but I feel like now it's my turn to figure it out. But if he starts doing something weird, I am probably gonna look away.
Oh yeah, I will too.
Okay, cool. And she gets up to pull you out of the guest house, and you two kind of start. And it's not like I feel like when Vernon goes, it's just so automatic. There's no real thought behind it. He just goes to get there, and does his mission. And with Cora, as you're walking, it's like you have someone to walk with and talk with on the way there, and then you show her how nice it can be to just stand and watch and look at the story of life pass you, and not have to feel that you're changing anything, or not have to feel this great sense of importance. It's almost kind of that essence of like nothing matters except what you want to matter, or like nothing matters so everything matters. That kind of philosophy.
Yes, love that.
So the two of you just find enjoyment sitting outside of Steve's house in the quiet contemplation, and she kind of just follows your lead. Doesn't really need much, kind of falls into step with you. And then soon is kind of, she'll take a step to get a different angle, and you find yourself following her. And it's just this kind of beautiful, weirdly romantic dance that the two of you are participating in. What is going on inside Steve's house, we'll have to find out at a different time. But we will fade back to Nikki. In as fast as you arrived in the field, you find yourself back in the hotel room. And you didn't remember the lights being this bright before, but suddenly, even though the overhead light isn't on, it's just the lamps by the bedside, it's suddenly harsh in here. And you see yourself in that mirror, that same mirror that you saw this entity looking at you in. And you see the blood stained across the front of your shirt. You are wearing like a grayish shirt, like a darker shirt, if I remember correctly. But you still see the outline and the discoloration, and you feel the heaviness of a body leaned into you. And there's blood on your hands, and there's blood up your forearms, and there's a knife, your knife, in your hand. And you find yourself alone in this hotel room until a knock on your front door. A gentle, soft tap, tap, tap.
I think still being in like fight mode, she kind of keeps the knife gripped in her hand and goes, if this motel has a little peephole, we'll look out the peephole.
You do look out the peephole and you see Lilith.
Oh, fuck.
Hi, are you in there? Can I come in?
Yeah, give me just 2 seconds. I was in the just 2 seconds. And she'll go and like strip all the clothes into the shower and uh like find any change of clothes that she can find and like try to get like a long sleeve something to cover the blood because she knows she doesn't have time to wash it off and just like throw anything bloodied into the shower, close the curtain, and then like run back out to where Lilith is at the door.
Once you open the door, I'm gonna need you to go ahead and roll to keep your cool.
Oh no. Because I'm gonna be good at this. All right, that's a 7.
7. On a 7 to 9, the MC will tell you how your actions would leave you vulnerable, and you can choose to back down or go through with it. Okay. So tell me if I'm wrong, but I made you roll this because it feels like you're afraid to be found out of what you just went through.
Correct.
I would say that you open the door and no woman would ever trust showing up to their partner's hotel room, knocking on the door, and not being immediately greeted with, "Oh my God, hi, get in here." So the simple fact that you were like, hold on, ruffle, 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 slamming clothing, the time that it has taken, you open the door, and the vulnerability of Lilith's frustration and confusion and curiosity as to what that was greets you immediately. And you can choose to continue pretending like nothing's wrong, or you can come clean.
Nothing's wrong.
Nothing's wrong?
Nothing's
Okay.
wrong.
She will be like leaning against the door. Okay,
Hey.
hi.
Hi. Sorry, I thought you were staying at the house.
Yeah, I was. And then we kissed, and I didn't want to stop. So I came here, and what the fuck?
I was like mid-change and I didn't want to just like open the door.
Mid-change. Why are you changing? You don't need to change for me. You're perfect the way you are.
My clothes, stupid.
I know. But also, why are you changing your clothes? Were you...
Well, I, had gotten stabbed by a bolt and a lot happened in those clothes and stuff.
God, I'm an idiot. I'm sorry.
No,
Can
no,
I
no, no,
come
no, no,
in?
no. Yeah, of course, please.
Okay.
It's fine. That's
Oh,
just what was happening and
you got
so
stabbed. How are you? Are you okay?
fine. Yeah.
You're such a person. You're such
Yeah.
like a human being, and you're so fragile. Even though you're so
Hey.
strong.
Okay. Yeah.
Oh, you're so strong, but you're so fragile.
Yeah.
Look, and she pinches you.
Hey.
Yeah, see, you're so fragile. Try to do it to me.
And I'll pinch her.
She like kind of flinches and she's like, see nothing.
I think when uh Nikki laughs, she like winces just ever so slightly from getting punched in the gut.
Oh God, I'm sorry.
No, it's just, sore from everything. Of...
Well, hang on. Usually a hotel room and she like runs into the bathroom
Oh
and
no.
uh uh starts like under the sink like trying to find, she's like, sometimes they have like first aid kits and stuff. We should probably clean it out, honestly.
Yeah,
I'd say go to
sure.
the hospital, but that's crazy.
Yeah, I can't do that. Um,
Um,
yeah, and she'll have like followed right behind her of like, oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god, but like trying to be
yeah,
casual in the doorway
yeah,
of just like, oh, what are you doing?
yeah.
Uh-huh.
Um, do me a favor.
Mm-hmm.
Roll roll a d6 and tell me if it's evens or odds.
Ooh. Even.
Okay. Um, in the bathroom, the shower situation, the like bathtub shower combo,
Mm-hmm.
I wanted you to roll to tell me if it was a curtain or one of the like frosted
Mm-hmm.
panes.
Mm-hmm.
And evens, it was curtain.
Okay.
And the curtain is messed up from the rush of trying to get in.
Yeah,
So it's like
just like
tucked
flinging
into
it.
itself.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Um, and you see Lilith like clock it, but she doesn't say anything about it. She just starts like she sits you on the toilet seat and like starts to help you pull up your shirt, and like you can already kind of see the like ring of where the wound from the crossbow is already getting on the clean shirt that you put
Mm-hmm.
on.
Yeah.
And she's like, what? Like you didn't even put a band-aid on it? Like what?
I was
Girl, like
no.
you're such a dude about it sometimes. And she like pulls up your shirt and presses some of the gauze she found. And as she does, she sees a bruise on your stomach starting to form, kind of the little capillaries that have burst. And she's like, huh,
What? Oh, I don't know, maybe
is that from?
I guess Daniela got me while we were in that apartment.
No, I don't think so. She shot you, and then you pinned her.
Maybe she got a punch in. I don't know. It happened really fast. I don't.
Okay, you're being weird. Is everything okay?
Yeah.
You all right? And she starts tending to the crossbow wound, and you see, oh, as she's working on it, she starts to like lighten up and accept your truth,
Mm-hmm.
uh and um kind of defrosts a little bit. And as she's kind of putting the finishing touches on some first aid, helps you kind of pull your shirt over, and she says, how many more shirts do you have? Because you're running through them kind of rapidly.
Yeah.
Do we need to do shopping? Do we need to?
Yeah, probably. I think I had. I mean, I didn't keep a lot of clothes to begin with, so I probably have like one other clean one besides this one and the one I was in earlier. So
Okay. I know that it's probably a bad idea for us to stay in the same place tonight, but I mean, what's a good idea anymore? Can I stay here?
of course.
And I'll just go home really early in the morning and I'll go back to the house and I'll text Vernon. I'll check on him.
Yeah.
He's only going to thumbs up any message. So as long as he thumbs up a message, I know he's fine.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, he's with the other one. I'm sorry, I forget her name, but she's Cora. She's with Cora, and
yeah,
everyone's kind of together. Well, I guess Josie and Steve aren't together, but they're
not
with
I don't
people
think.
and safe.
No.
I mean, like together.
Sorry.
I just meant like physically.
No. Yeah.
But
No,
they're
I
not.
think everybody's. I mean, Onyx has Alaska. They're fine. Josie is. I'm. I can't tell if I'm more worried for Josie or less worried for Josie now, but
Yeah, that was.
Vernon is cool. Vernon is good.
Okay. Yeah, of course you can. If you want to stay, of course you can stay. And I also would have very much understood if you wanted to kind of keep an eye on your brother. But
Ugh, it's so hard being responsible.
I'm also happy to go back to the house and just stay there together.
Well, listen here. That's an option for sure. I don't have glasses, but if I did, I would do a little one of those. Will you come back to the house?
Of course.
Okay. Then what are we fucking waiting for?
Just give me 2 seconds to pee and then we'll be on their way. I haven't peed since I got here. So
God, mortals.
2 seconds.
Okay, and she goes and sits on the bed.
Nikki will like wait a little bit and quietly open the curtain just enough to like get her knife and then turn on the sink like she'll flush the toilet, turn on the sink, clean the knife and her arms and anything like on her body that was bloody from Daniela's blood. And then
I would say too that you would have been able to like clean off the majority of it when you were getting changed and stuff, like when you were doing that rapid change stuff.
Right.
So she wouldn't have seen anything that didn't look like it was affiliated with any of that. Everything she saw would have easily been distinguished as like the crossbow incident stuff.
Cool. Then I think as nonchalantly as she can, she'd get the like tiny cheap garbage bag out of the tiny trash can, put the bloodied clothes in that, tie it up, and then just like quickly walk out of the bathroom, throw that in her bag, and like be like, cool, ready, let's go.
Yeah. You won't even get that far because when you open the door, Lilith is standing in the doorway of the bathroom with her eyes narrowed to you. Do you think I'm stupid?
What? No.
I've lived for hundreds of years. And also you opened the shower, you ruffled around and you shoved stuff in a plastic bag. I've been alive for 100 years. What the fuck is going on? Start talking. And she like grabs the bag. What's in here?
It's just my clothes that I changed out of.
That you keep in the shower, huh? You keep them in the shower? That's a real interesting place to keep clothes. And she like goes over to the bed and starts opening the bag.
I was just gonna clean them because the blood got from my wound.
Holy shit.
I must have taken some Tylenol earlier today. I think I really had like thin blood and it bled a lot.
No. No, because I can smell your blood. And I know when Tylenol's in it. Okay? I'm not stupid. Nikki, what the fuck? Why are you lying to me?
Because it's Daniela's blood.
Okay, say more.
I, I was put in a situation that it was her or me, and I chose her.
You were put in a situation. So you left me, and in the span of you leaving me and coming here, and then me coming here, you were put into a situation? Who put you into this situation?
I don't like lying to you, Lilith.
Yeah, I don't like it either.
I don't know if I made a good choice tonight, but I spoke with Mother.
What?
Mother put me in that situation.
Mother put you in a situation to get Daniela's blood on you. Did you kill Daniela?
Yeah. Yes. I
Did Mother
did.
ask you to kill Daniela?
In a roundabout way. Kind of.
What does that mean? What does that mean?
I
Nikki, what did you do?
did it to protect you.
You killed Daniela to protect me from Mother? Or you killed Mother? What you killed Daniela to what? Protect me from what?
From anything. I mean, for Daniela to start, I don't know what her deal with Mother was, but it was clearly against to kill you in some way. I didn't know what else to do besides making sure that the creature that was helping Daniela hunt you couldn't hurt you.
So now you've killed Daniela, the thing that can hurt me. So now that thing's not going to hurt me, but now you are bound to this thing?
I guess I don't honestly know.
Couldn't you have just killed Daniela? What did you need Mother for? Why did you bring her into this?
Because she can protect you from herself. Like if it's not Daniela, it's someone else or something else or so. I don't.
And you don't think I can protect myself?
No, that's not.
No, it
I don't. These mother things. I don't know what they can do. And if I just killed Daniela, that's not a guarantee that whatever was happening wouldn't still happen. But if what I know to be the probably strongest thing is going to make sure that you're safe and protected, I mean, I'd do anything to make that happen.
She kind of stands up from the bed. She was doing a lot of like sitting and standing and sitting and like gesticulating, and she takes a deep breath and she stands up from the bed and she walks over to you and she hugs you. And then she pulls away and she looks at you and she says, "This better work because you're hurting me enough for everybody. I think you should stay here tonight. I'm going to go back to the house. We'll talk in the morning."
Yeah,
and
of course,
she
if that's what you need.
walks by you and she shuts the door. Never forcefully, just very cool and calm. You wish she would have slammed the door. And you hear her walk down the hall, and a beat passes, and you find yourself alone in a hotel room in a strange town, a year longer than you thought you would be here, having fallen in love with a vampire and leaving everything that you have ever known behind. And that is where we will stop for tonight. Give it a little break because somebody's creeping. And we don't want to get too far without seeing what Steve's up to. So we'll end there tonight and we will pick back up in 2 weeks. Hi, everybody. Welcome to CharmedPersons. We went right into it. If you've made it this long, thank you so much for sticking around. This is Monsterhearts. We play nasty, nasty feral game. And this is junior year. So a lot has happened, and I told these guys at the beginning, I've watched Buffy now, so get ready. Now you know that I've been doing this for so long and I haven't watched Buffy, so imagine what's going on in my fucked up brain. But we do a lot of other streams, so if Monsterhearts isn't your thing and you're like, what the fuck was that? We do play D&D a lot. So this Sunday coming up on the 22nd, we are back with our usual Sunday campaign. And it's going to be a little bit longer this session so that we can have a little bit of fun after being off for a week and then having some upcoming absences. So hang out with us then. And then Monday, the following Monday, we have Talk With Me, our longest running chat show and honestly our biggest seller. Matt, do you have any scandalous spoilers for us for this upcoming episode?
We're building some TTRPG characters, like players and
NPCs.
Yes.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Okay, so this is like part 2 of a series of building some sort of something. This is good. So watch that. Talk With Me 7:30 on Monday. And then this time, maybe next week, we'll be doing some minion madness, perhaps in a different way. Sophie's got a lot up her sleeve for that, so come and see. I'm excited, and I'll be there. So who knows?
I'll add to the excitement of the next talk with me. If we get 2 new
Yes,
followers,
2 new followers or subscribers.
ooh, what's the better
Subscribers
subscribers,
is
right?
the
Yeah.
yeah, subscribers is if what we did last time was if we got 2 subscribers during the Talk With Me stream, Zach had to use the map that they built. And
Which
so
we'll
he's gonna
someday see.
still someday we'll see the crazy cat volcano.
The
Oh my
cat
God.
The crazy catapult cat volcano.
If
Wild.
we get 2 subscribers, I will do 2 things. I will put those characters in goblins somewhere, and I will draw character art.
Yes.
Oh! Okay,
Wow.
you heard it
Incredible.
here. We're clipping it. This is going in. If you tune in on Monday for Talk With Me, and you subscribe during the stream of Talk With Me, Sophie has promised to use the characters that Matt and Eric come up with and create character art for them. So that's a big reason to subscribe, honestly. If I wasn't already subscribed, I would subscribe.
It's huge.
And then you'll catch potentially those characters, if not in next week's session, but in a future session. So tune into Minion Madness.
Matt,
and-
please help to make that known during the stream if you can.
Yes.
I'll
if
be
you
there
remember.
to pump that up. As
Oh,
well.
yeah.
A
Hell yeah.
hundo P. But anyway, thank you so much for watching Monsterhearts. Thank you for being feral with us. Thank you to these very brave, wonderful players for letting me torture them every other week. And you out there, keep fighting the good fight. Keep taking care of your neighbors. Keep loving each other. Keep saying no to injustice. And I love you very much. And we'll see you in 2 weeks.
Bye. Everybody say
Bye.
bye. Bye.
Oh wait, I have to end the stream.